she's a whore. Whatever promise she made, since break it, John.
Good, then I'll go.
Oh, how willingly.
I will curse her hotter than the oldest cinder in hell, but pray begrudge me not by my anger.
Anger? I only ask you.
Woman, am I so base?
I never called you base.
Then how do you charge me with such a promise? The promise that stallion gives a mare I gave that girl.
Then why do you argue with me when I bid you break it?
Because it speaks deceit, and I am honest, but I'll plead no more. I see now your spirit twists around the single error of my life, and I will never tear it free!
Good evening.
Oh, why, good evening, Mr. Hale. Come in, come in.
I hope I do not startle you.
No, it's only that I hit no horse.
You are a good wife, Proctor.
Aye, Elizabeth.
I hope you're not off to bed yet.
No, it's just we're not used to visitors after dark. You're welcome here. Just, take a seat. Will you drink cider, Mr. Hale?
No, it rebels my stomach. I have some further traveling yet tonight. Sit you down, sir. I will not keep you long, but I will have some business with you.
Business of the court?
No, I come of my own, without the court's authority. Hear me. I know not if you are aware, but your wife's name is mentioned in the court.
We know it, sir. Our Mary Warren told us. We are entirely amazed.
I am a stranger here, as you know, and in my ignorance I find it hard to draw a clear opinion of them that come accused before the court. And so this afternoon, and now tonight, I go from house to house. I come from Rebecca Nurse's house and...
Rebecca's charged!
God forbid such one be charged. She is, however, mentioned somewhat.
You will never believe. I hope that Rebecca trafficked with the devil.
Woman, it is possible.
Surely you cannot think so.
This is a strange time, mister. No matter many longer doubt the powers of the dark are gathered in the monstrous attack upon this village. There is too much evidence now to deny it. You will agree, sir?
I have no knowledge in that line, but it's hard to think such a pious woman be secretly a devil's bitch after 70 years such a good prayer.
Aye, but the devil is a wily one. You cannot deny it, however. She is far from accused, and I know she will not be. I thought, sir, to put some questions as to the Christian character of this house, if you'll permit me.
We have no fear of questions, sir.
Good. In the book record that Mr. Paris keeps, I note that you are rarely in the church on Sabbath day.
No, sir, you are mistaken.
26 times in 17 months. Sir, I call that rare. Will you tell me why you were so absent?
Mr. Hale, I never knew I must account to that man, for I come to church or stay at home. My wife was sick this winter.
So I am told, but mister, why could you not come alone?
I surely did come when I could, and when I could not, I prayed in this house.
Mr. Proctor, your house is not a church. Your theology must tell you that.
It does, sir, it does. And it tells me that minister may pray to God without he have golden candlesticks upon the altar.
What golden candlesticks?
Since we built the church, there are pewter candlesticks upon the altar. Francis Nurse made them, you know, and a sweeter hand never touched the metal. But Paris came, and for 20 weeks he preached nothing but golden candlesticks until he had them. I labor the earth from dawn of day to blink of night, and I tell you true when I look to heaven and see my money glaring at his elbows, it hurt my prayer, sir, it hurt my prayer. I think sometimes the man dreams cathedrals, not clapboard meeting houses.
Mister, a Christian on Sabbath day must be in church. Tell me, you have 3 children?
Aye, boys.
How comes it that only 2 are baptized?
I like it not that Mr. Parris should lay his hand upon my baby. I see no light of God in that man, I'll not conceal it.
I must say it, Mr. Proctor, that is not for you to decide. The man's ordained, therefore the light of God is in him.
What's your suspicion, Mr. Hale?
No, I have no...
I nailed the roof upon the church, I hung the door.
Oh, did you? That's a good sign then.
It may be I have been too quick to bring the man to book, but you cannot think we've ever decided the destruction of religion. I think that's in your mind, is it not?
I have. There's a softness in your Rickard, a softness.
I think maybe we have been too hard on Mr. Parris. I think so, but sure we never loved the devil here.
Do you know your commandments, Elizabeth?
I surely do. There be no more complaint upon my life, Mr. Hale. I am a covenanted Christian woman.
And you, mister?
I'm sure I do, sir.
Would you repeat them, if you will?
The commandments!
I.
Thou shalt not kill.
I.
Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's goods, nor make unto thee any graven image. Thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Jeez, that thou shalt honor thy father and mother. Thou shalt not bear false witness.
You have said that twice, John.
Adultery, John!
You see, sir, between the two of us, we do know them all. I think it is a small fault.
Theology, sir, is a fortress, and no crack in a fortress may be too small.
There be no love for the devil in this house, sir.
I pray it dearly. I bid you good night.
Mr. Hale, I do think you are suspecting me of something, are you not?
Goodly Proctor, I do not judge you. My duty is to add in what I pray godly wisdom of the court. I pray in both good health and good fortune. Good night.
I think you must tell him, John.
What's that?
I have no witness and cannot prove it, except my word be taken, but I know the children's sickness had naught to do with witchcraft.
Not to do.
Mr. Parris caught them sporting in the woods. He stalled them and they caught sick.
Who told you this?
Abigail Williams.
Abigail?
I.
Abigail Williams told you it had naught to do with witchcraft.
She told me the day you came, sir.
Why did you keep this?
I never knew until tonight that the world's gone mad with this witchcraft nonsense.
Nonsense, mister! I myself examine teachable, Saragood, and numerous others, and I have confessed to dealing with the devil!
And why not? If they must hang for denying it, there are them that'll swear to anything before they hang. Have you never thought of that?
I have indeed. Would you testify to this in court?
I had not reckoned going into court, but I must if I would.
Do you falter here?
I falter nothing, but I may wonder if my story will be credited in such a court. I do wonder when such a stay-mind minister as you will suspicion such a woman that never lied and cannot. And the world knows she cannot. I may falter somewhat, mister. I am no fool.
It has impressed him, Proctor. Will you open with me now? Lot, I have rumor that troubles me. It's said that you had no belief that there may even be witches in the world. Is this true, sir?
I know not what I have said. I may have said it. I have wondered if there be witches in the world, although I cannot believe they come among us now!
Then you do not believe?
I have no knowledge of it. The Bible speaks of witches, and I will not deny them.
And you, woman?
I cannot believe it!
You cannot?
A woman, you be well to him!
I cannot think the devil may own a woman's soul, Mr. Hale. When she keeps an upright way as I have, I am a good woman, I know it, and if you believe I may do only good work in the world and yet be secretly bound to Satan, then I must tell you, sir, I do not believe it!
Well, you do believe there are witches?
If you think I'm one, then I say there are none!
You sure do not fly against the gospel. The gospel...
She believed in the gospel, every word of it!
The question Abigail Williams about the gospel, not myself!
She do not mean to doubt the gospel, sir. You cannot think it. This be a Christian house, sir, a Christian house!
God keep you both. Let the third child be quickly baptized and go you without fault on Sunday to Sabbath prayer and keep on solemn, quiet way among you, I think.
John!
What up? How's everyone doing? You are now in the world I'm ruling. Take a minute to adjust for the wonder us. Clusterfuck, the fun, and enchantment. I promise you some generation next shit.